Like a ball.
All right, ladies, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction, and today, this is not an earthquake. And today we're going to be talking about three traits that men want in a woman, but they just won't admit to it. All right, and the reason why I say they won't admit to it is because it's not socially, politically correct to be wanting a woman like this. All right, but I'll be honest with you, behind closed doors, this is what guys praise women about. You know, what guys want is not what women want, and what women want surprise men, and what men want surprise women. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm about to say, it doesn't sound nice. It is not. Some of you guys cannot meet those standards, and that's why some of you guys are gonna get mad at that. But hey, man, I found out that women like guys who are 6'4", 6'3", 6'2". I'm fucking 5'10", 5'9", but 5'10" with shoes. You see what I'm saying? So what am I gonna do? Get mad? Like I know women like guys who are taller, right? But I accept it. So you motherfuckers accept this shit too, okay? Take it too, all right? You guys are not the exception, all right? So, and again, this is just human nature. Human nature is not pretty. Human nature also led to genocide. Human nature also led to bestiality, to fucking other Neanderthals. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, don't put nothing outside of the range of possibility with people. Yourself as well. So the first one is this, is feminine, being feminine. You know, look, I made a mistake when I was younger, when I used to make these videos. And that's I taught you guys too much savage shit. I taught you guys to be too much like savages. It's not good. It's gonna turn you ladies into wildebeests. You don't want that. You want to be feminine. You want to learn how to have control without putting your hand in it. You know, like nobody likes a masculine ass bitch. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants a woman who wants to control you as a man. Because if you let the woman control you, she's gonna get turned off. It's like a pig. You put a pig in a fucking in put him in an environment where it's not supposed to be a pig. It's not gonna look like a pig. It's gonna look like a little piglet, you know. And then put, you know what I'm saying, how pigs look different when they're in a farm as opposed to in the wild. A woman feels different, feels better when she's feminine than being masculine. And this is the truth, ladies. Masculine women will end up alone. I'm just letting you know that they will end up alone. They will end up alone. The feminine ones are the ones that have a higher chance of dying with somebody next to them. But if you're masculine, I am telling you, you will end up alone. Most likely, you will end up alone. Unless you get lucky and you get yourself a nice little man who will do everything for you and who's there for you at the end of your life, which is possible. But genuinely, no. You know, you ladies have to learn how to be more feminine. I know it's easier said than done, and I know it sounds crazy, but just watch the videos on femininity, and I explain to it a little bit further. But that's the first one, femininity. No dude likes a masculine ass woman. Nobody likes that. The next one is sexual. It is what it is, right? It's not politically correct, but a guy likes a woman who's sexual. Look, let me tell you something, and this is why I say some of you ladies are not sexual. Just even in your genetics, like some of you ladies in your genetics don't enjoy sex as much as most women do. You know, some of you ladies, it's just how it is. Some women are more sexual than others. Some women are in the middle. These women, the women who are sexual but also healthy in the mind, like your sexuality comes out of a desire, not out of a need to be a slut or out of a need to suppress pain. That kind of sexuality is something that you don't find in every woman. You know, let me be straightforward with you. For example, it's kind of like the woman who enjoys pleasing her man, right? And I bet a lot of you ladies are like, of course you would say that. You see, that's what I'm talking about. You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You who say that, because the women who I'm talking about are the ones that say, yeah, I love pleasing my man. But if you're the woman that says, "Oh, of course you want to be," I don't want you. Don't even talk to me. Don't even go talk to Marty Rosenfeld about that, okay? Because that's exactly the attitude. You resent the fact. You resent your own nature. You gotta be proud of of your nature. Like if I was a woman, no, what am I sucking dick? No, absolutely not. Right. But what I'm saying is that, like, it's kind of like women see it as a bad thing that they're the ones that please the guy, quote unquote, to please the guy, right? Even though not all relationships are like that. But what I'm saying is that It's kind of like a guy likes a woman who likes to give without getting in return. And I know it sounds crazy, but the video is what guys like, but won't admit to it, right? Look, don't. I don't give a fuck what your guy tells you, baby. This is what guys think. This is the type of shit that guys think. Guys want a woman who's feminine, and guys want a woman who's sexual. And I'm telling you, some guys have that. And I'm telling you, those guys are happier than the guys that are with masculine women who are not sexual. You know, like, look, I get it. Semi ladies are in a different age, or a different point in your life, and that's not possible. But femininity is possible. I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. I don't fucking know. Okay, there's some things that I just don't know. All right, I understand that some have my own limits, but what I know is that femininity and sexuality in a woman who likes sex, who likes to please. Oh Lord, am I gonna have a tough time to let her go? And that's the thing, is that some of you ladies are mad when I say that, because it's just not you. This is not who you are. It's just not who you are. You don't enjoy it. And it is what it is. But I'm telling you, lay in the bed that you make, because it comes with consequences. It's just how it is, man. It comes with consequences. Keep your man's balls empty. And I'm telling you, he's not gonna have a lot of time to cheat. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. There's some things that I just don't know. The last one is she gives him space. That's the last one. The next trait is that a man wanting a woman is, but one of the two is that she gives him space. She can sense when that guy wants space. Ladies and gentlemen, to this day I have not, actually no, maybe to this day I have not met a lot of women who could sense when I need space. Ladies, you gotta learn how to sense that, or better yet, not even sense it, but just put it in your character as a just in case. In other words, give people space just in case. Give people more space than necessary just in case. You know, especially when you like the person, because a woman could be feminine, a woman could be sexual, but for the love of God, if she doesn't give me space, I'm gonna get tired of that shit. It's just what it is. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. Out of all the three, this one is the most important one. Maybe. Because God, if a woman doesn't know how to give me space, I don't care how long you suck my dick for. I don't care how long you gargle my balls in your mouth. I'm gonna get tired of that shit. My dick is gonna get tired of that shit. See what I'm saying? So you gotta give a guy space. Learn to give the guy space. Don't let your anxieties dictate how much space you're gonna give them. See what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction. Having a seminar in New York City, October 26th. Is it 26th? Let me make sure. Let me make sure, people, okay? 26th and 27th. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., okay? So attend. See you guys there. And no, it's going to be, it's either from 10, it's either going to be 11 or 10, and most likely 10, just give you more space so I could do more things, you know? But yeah, all right, guys. See you guys later, and peace out. Everything that you need about that seminar is on the link below. Deuces, motherfuckers.
All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for, and it's the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. You know, it's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the three phases of every relationship. They all go in these three phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that, specific to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your non-verbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase, and this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that, creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control these men. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post honeymoon period, and again is a short list of videos because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's gonna become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos: stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, deterring manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.